Greetings once again, fellow gamers. This is the Gamer Guy in a Suit coming at you on the Echo Through Me YouTube channel with a review of one of these clicker type games. This one's called Plantera. I figured I've never really actually done one of these clicker type games, and they've become pretty big lately, and I know quite a few people that play them and happen to enjoy them. I've seen people get addicted to them and get a little carried away with them, so I figured why not? I'll give it a shot, and Plantera looks like a good one to start for me. Why not? In Plantera, you're basically running a little garden, so it looked a little zen-like to me. I figured why not? I'll run the garden. You start with a nice little carrot patch, and you start collecting your little carrots. Actually, I think you start by picking a butterfly, and then planting a carrot patch, and then picking your carrots, and then collecting the gold from that, and then upgrading to, trees that produce fruit. I believe it's a cherry tree or a blueberry tree or something like that. And then it upgrades just like any normal clicker game. You get your blueberries and strawberries and all kinds of different fruit trees, and you get your carrots and your like turnips and whatnot growing out of the ground. And you also eventually get to start unlocking cool things like hens, so you can collect their eggs for golds as well. And you also have to be on the lookout. It's not just clicking. There's some, it is all clicking. But it's not just clicking to collect gold. There is also clicking to defend your poor little farm garden area from nasty little birds that will come and take like your fruits and nuts. And you will also have to defend yourself from a wily little fox that'll come from the sides of the screens, and you've got to shoo him off and make sure he doesn't get into any of your stuff and take away your animals. And it's standard clicker fare. As long as you can sit there and click away on a mouse, you're in good shape. Make sure you have a good mouse, or maybe buy a throwaway mouse for these types of games so you can just keep disposing them. I don't know how you guys usually go about it with clickers. However, as far as clicker games go, this seems to be one of the better ones, because it did manage to at least hold my attention for some short periods of time, whereas most clicker games really don't. I can't get behind the whole idea. I understand that when you really break it down, isn't every video game just a clicker game on some level? Yes, but this is gratuitous to me. But this one was kind of fun. Some of the positives that I did take from it are it's got some really cute graphics. It does look pretty. I do like the visual look to it. I'll give it that for sure. And it's great for filling little bits of time here and there casually. Say maybe I'm sitting here eating a sandwich and I've only got one hand free. Okay, I can see where I'm clicking away, and at least I feel like I'm accomplishing the act of playing a video game while I'm eating. And it is so easy that kids can play. My son Gabe was able to come in here and he was like, oh, what's that? He just started clicking away and was able to start doing things just right away with no explanation whatsoever. So, it's definitely got its positives. Also, I have noticed that the developer is very active and is adding new content. I think he added some sheep just recently, and there is a lot to like here for a clicker fan. There are some negatives. In my view, there's nothing really new. What you see is what you get. There's no little quirks or surprises that are going to hook you, as opposed to any other clicker type game, at least as far as I know. It seems like the standard fare. I've watched a lot of clicker games. I haven't played them, but I have watched a lot of friends play them on their tablets and on their PCs, and it's never been my cup of tea, and this one just looks to be about the same as all of those, with the exception of its adorably cute little graphics. I will give it that. I did notice as you got to go through the game and grow your garden some, you also got to expand the space of your garden, so don't be afraid when you first start that you're limited with that little tiny space. It does expand outwards too. I wouldn't want that to put you off right away. I thought it started with a pretty small space, frankly, and then I saw how it expanded as I kept going through the game. So that made sense, and I just don't want that to put anybody off. All in all, if you like clicker games, I would probably give it like a 6 or 7 out of 10. It's up there, it's cute, it's cheap, it's probably worth every penny for a clicker fan. For me, just a 3 out of 10, because I would only play it casually, maybe as a throwaway game, something to screw around with while I was waiting in between turns in town of Salem or something, who knows. But hey, that's my take on a clicker game overall, and this is one of the better ones on the market. Go try Plantera out if you're going to do a clicker game. Thanks for stopping by at the Echo Through Me YouTube channel. Happy gaming.